I'm gonna stop laughing. We don't want to start off talking about Chester, and I'm over here just cackling. All right.
I mean, I'm already
respect
recording
that.
Yeah. Oh, let me pull this shit back up. And that right there. All right, we live. Welcome back, everybody, to Freeform. Here to give you we're here, episode 23.
Yeah, you don't want to do the edits, so I don't.
Damn right.
I don't keep track of that shit.
I know what it is. So, gentlemen, introduce yourselves.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Henny Neutron.
You're welcome.
Yeah, this is Tez, King Tez, Chocolate Thunder to your ladies out there. However you want to refer to me, I am that dude. You can, well, I'm not going to even throw the Twitter. We'll do that at the end of the show. But yeah, to my man, Hen Dog.
Is Henny Neutron, a.k.a. Your Mother's Other Lover, a.k.a. apparently Hen Dog.
Hen Dog, of course, man. Czar Hen Dog.
It's good to be back. All of us together again. We haven't had this in quite some time.
Yeah, it's been, 3 weeks or some shit?
Yeah.
And as always, your host, the great Urameshi. Sometimes they call me Sid. So, all right, fellas, we've had a lot happen. In a few weeks, we've been absent. One of the notable happenings was Chester Bennington. He was the frontman for Linkin Park. He passed away due to suicide recently. Just share your thoughts. I know me and Tez, we listened to Linkin Park mostly through our high school years, and we were really fans of theirs. And
definitely,
it just came out of left field for me. I still have Hybrid Theory on CD. That's still in rotation. So, I mean, as for me, my thoughts on it, man, it just came out of left field. I wasn't ready for that. It's sad to see him go like that. Just hope he found some kind of peace in it. So, R.I.P. Chester.
Yeah. Man, there's been a lot of memories I've had, during my high school years with Linkin Park. Mostly because I was depressed as shit, and then it seemed like Linkin Park really tapped into that sense of like alienation, depression, isolation, and they really captured it. And Chester specifically just had a great fucking singing voice. Yeah. And of course Mike Shinoda with the production and rapping, he was dope. I don't know. Like, it's weird to be in a place, especially in your high school years, where you like feel hopeless and shit, and somebody to sing about it, and it's almost like somebody can tap into like exactly how you feel when you're feeling it, and then you live long enough and you understand like how to better cope with stuff like that. And in a sense, I kind of got over being depressed on that level, and even if I feel like I'm about to dip into that, I kind of know how to kind of steer my way back out of it. But it's crazy that the person that kind of vocalized how you felt about that took his life, and that blows my mind, because it's it's like similar to how I felt about Robin Williams. That somebody that you grew up with that kind of captured your imagination fucking took their life, and it's really sad. It's really sad, especially with the whole Chris Cornell connection, and he was really. I don't know if that was his mentor or what the deal.
I just think they were really close friends.
Yeah, but I know he looked up.
Sorry about that, guys.
Jesus Christ. This nigga. But I know he looked up to Chris Cornell, but I don't know how like deep their friendship was, and it was just crazy that he took his life during Chris Cornell's birthday.
Yeah.
But just shout out to Linkin Park. Our condolences to Chris. Should I say Chris? Chester's family, and
all his friends
and family, and fans. Because I'm a fan, and it hurt me when I found out about it. But yeah, that's about it. I got a question.
Hold on, real quick.
What?
If anybody's going through depression or anything like that, and you're thinking about suicide, you can always call the suicide hotline, which is 1-800-273-8255.
Cool.
So,
yeah.
there's a reason that you heard the computer noise.
Yeah, I respect that.
Yeah.
Like, because I don't know. I feel like
I've gone through
all of my friends,
yeah.
like including y'all, like y'all either have dealt with a personal suicide or somebody who's dealt with suicide in their life
or thoughts
suicide
thoughts. I think a lot of times people like look over people having suicidal thoughts. I think people more or less like, of course, if you attempt to commit suicide, that's a red flag. But people that even have the thought of suicide, like that's something that's swirling in their mind. I think sometimes people may overlook that and say, well, you're gonna get through it, just relax, it's gonna be all right, it's not that big of a deal, it's gonna pass. But I don't think they give it the type of like urgency that it deserves. So
but you were gonna say
no, that was it. What my question was like, do you, I don't know. It just seems, I can't say it's a pattern because it's only been Chris Cornell and it's been Chester. But do you think that
the Illuminati?
Not the Illuminati. I'm just saying, like, because I don't want to like jump overboard with like this thought or theory or whatever. But it just seems weird that kind of random rockers are like committing suicide.
Well, I know Chris Cornell's was due to complication from his medication.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah.
And so it's like, and the same thing with Robin
was
Williams.
it just like I don't know. I definitely know about Robin Williams where it was like he had like some brain deterioration. Yeah. And
wasn't it like kind of like a form of
dementia?
It was a form of dementia. It wasn't as severe.
Yeah.
But I guess
it sounded worse. I can't remember the name of it, but
no, it did sound
worse.
Like,
it sounded worse, like to the point
it was
where
quick.
it was super fast.
Yeah.
So you just went to that final stage of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I guess he just was like,
he's like, God, I don't want this to happen. Yeah.
But you think, so you don't think it's like, maybe it might be a pattern or could potentially be a pattern? You just think it's just like,
if it deals with, if it's, see, that's the thing, like we don't know exactly what was going on in their lives, like you know what I'm saying, like but if it's pertaining to like the music business in and of itself, particularly rock music, we just had the article come out recently that says that hip hop surpasses rock now.
That was another topic that I
and I'm just like, it's always been that way or whatever, but like to us at least, but it's like,
I mean, for the past 10 years maybe.
Yeah, but see, this is the thing though. Where has rock been? The labels aren't pushing rock music.
Radio,
you know what I'm saying? Like the radio ain't pushing rock music like that. Like we grew up with fucking Avenged Sevenfold. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like we had great fucking bands.
Yeah, System of a
Down. You had fucking
we had
Panic at the
MTV.
Disco. You had
MTV pushing a lot of rock.
Yeah, you had Metalhead, the Metal Ball.
Yeah, I think Metal Ball or something.
Yeah, like almost.
Like we had Headbangers Ball.
Headbangers
Ball. That's what it was. You can listen to fucking. Kill Switch Engage. You could listen to fucking My Chemical Romance. You could listen to fucking like you had different sectors of rock and roll, but there were fucking at least 5 people in the groups, 2 guitars, a drum and a bass, and a lead singer.
Right.
And they fucking did their shit. But where's that standard now? And so I could understand like if a rocker like. Even if it doesn't seem like that big of a point or issue to us or to anybody else, to that person, that's their life.
Yeah, there's a livelihood.
Yeah,
to feed their family.
Yeah, and so it's like shit. Like it gets down to the point where it's like sometimes like because man, if I'm going to be completely honest, like shit, sometimes it gets down to the point where it's like, is it better to fucking just end my life and let my parents collect?
Yeah, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if push comes to shove like that, who the fuck are we to judge? Who the fuck are we to question?
You know what I mean? If somebody takes a life.
Yeah.
I'm not questioning that.
I'm just saying, like, in general.
Like, no, but I think another thing that kind of leads into this, what I'm about to say, is the fact that people base their whole identity on them being musicians.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times musicians start out being like playing from the time they could be playing from the time they're like 4 or 5 till they're in their 30s and 40s, and they built their whole identity and their source of happiness off of I'm an artist, I create, and then when they're not at the top and they fall a few levels and shit, that could be like completely devastating,
especially if they've never failed before, and then some people don't know how to deal with failure. You've seen plenty of stories, not just musicians, but like athletes, actors, everybody was like they were on top. That one stumble, and then you just never recovered from it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
But shout out to Linkin Park, man. Y'all literally like saved. Y'all took new metal and made it way better than what it was. Because we did have rap groups.
Oh yeah.
But they just weren't doing it as good as Linkin Park.
Hell
was.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like Linkin Park, like they were out before Linkin Park, and then Linkin Park came and was like, "Yo, let me show you how to do this shit, bro.
Show you how to do this, son."
And then
Yeah. All right, guys. Moving on. Also, R.I.P. to John Hurt. He was the father in Home Alone. If you didn't notice, if you're not old enough to remember, that's all right. But that's part of it.
Do your Home Alone research.
For real.
Do your Home Alone research.
Classic.
First, second one, third one was when they
lost
Macaulay.
First and second.
What are you talking about? We don't
Oh,
talk about
wow.
that. That's a dark chapter in our lives.
Is Godfather 3? Is
we
Godfather
banished
3?
that shit to the fucking shadow realm. Fuck that. No, it's good.
Is G3? Is G3 Godfather 3? Really?
It's that bad.
Wow. Moving on, like we said earlier, we had a lot of current events happening for the past few weeks. One of the notable ones, O.J. Simpson got parole.
O.J. back. The juice is loose, baby. The juice is loose.
Set my man free.
I do not condone this.
More fire for your top head.
More fire
for your head top.
Yeah, more fire for your head top.
But like, OJ got parole, and like I pulled up an article here. Damn right.
He was talking about how sinister this man look. You
ain't lying about it.
Bro, he asked the picture, bro.
Yeah,
he looks sinister.
Yes!
I don't think he looks sinister. I think he looks like a man who's like, I think he looks like, I'm about to get out. I'm coming home.
Right. We kind of let give you backstory.
I think you'll catch another body. I'm betting he might catch another body.
So let me give y'all a little backstory. If you haven't known by now, you know OJ he was arrested in 2007 for a botched robbery. Nigga, let me finish. Damn.
Go ahead, shoot your shot.
Damn. Alright, so if you haven't noticed, O.J. Simpson was arrested in 2007 on a botched robbery in Las Vegas where he tried to steal his own shit back. And in the process of trying to steal his own shit back, he ended up trying to take somebody else's shit, got caught. Everything's on video. You can look at ESPN. They did a whole documentary on it. Right when he got parole, actually, which is kind of...
Oh, you talking about from the...
like, they did the whole O.J. Made in America right when he, like, oh, O.J.'s on parole. They was like, fuck, spin it.
Oh,
and they put that shit all on ESPN. But he had it was a botched robbery in Las Vegas. He stole his memorabilia back at gunpoint. And, he finally had his parole after about 9 years in prison. Got off, and there are a lot of people not happy about that.
Which is why I'm clapping.
That's hilarious. Because you like to go against the system.
It's not that I'm going against the system. I just
but before you go, like, I will say this: it shouldn't have been a 33-year sentence. We all know why he got the sentence. Let's not act like we're high on the rocks right now.
What you did to the cold crush?
Exactly. I'll overcharge you.
But he OJ. Some people describe the parole hearing as a freaking picnic,
as Joker being unleashed on the world.
They described it as a picnic because he was cracking jokes. They were cracking jokes.
Oh shit!
It was just a good old time. But I want to know you guys' thoughts. So
like Juice, you gonna give him hell? Hell yeah, man.
I feel like you were saying, man, like 33 years for armed robbery. I've seen lesser sentences for worse crimes.
Yeah.
And so my thing is, like, we know why you put him in jail for that long. We know why you slapped him with all those years and all that shit. Like, you wanted this man to rot in prison. You wanted him to die in prison.
Yeah, rich white people in Cali probably talked to somebody in Las Vegas. Rich white people hollered at the judges.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
They were like, no, put him in jail underneath it.
Get that nigga under control.
I'm having nightmares looking at this picture like,
Bro, get off of this shit. Get off of this shit, son. Oh my god. I still think
like,
you should fucking put
yeah.
that as like the thumbnail for this video or something. Like something. People need to see this face that you keep talking about. But
yeah, you need to put it as the thumbnail. That'd be lit.
It's super lit. So like, my thing is like, man, like, get this man out of jail, man. He's done more than enough time for this particular crime. You acquitted him of the other one,
Right.
so stop being mad. Like the fucking like y'all keep claiming that the system works. Y'all keep claiming that the system works.
Yeah.
Be mad at your own system. You don't like it, change the fucking laws.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. Get better judges. Get better jury hiring process. I don't give a fuck what you do, but do something about it. If you are upset with the system, then change the fucking system. We've been trying to change it for fucking years and haven't done anything. Right. So y'all fucking do it. It's in y'all hands. Until then, free my nigga OJ, bro.
He's already free.
OJ for press.
Right.
Man,
The nigga that can't stop giggling. What's up, Ted?
I know, right? Man.
It's that watermelon amp.
Yo,
Drinking.
niggas throwing shade, man. Y'all niggas stupid.
Yeah.
But man, I'm wondering who's gonna really like be neighbors with OJ. Like, are there gonna be any white people that gonna be neighbors with
They
OJ?
probably will because he still
Man,
got that
can he
OJ
even
charm.
live? Can he live like that though?
What you mean?
Can he have a lavish life?
Actually, he does have money. He still has money.
He does?
I think he reportedly made over $400,000 while in prison.
I can see him making money now, like off of like
That ain't money.
talking
That
about,
ain't
like,
money. That's money for Alabama. That ain't money for Nevada and fucking California.
Yeah, the cost of living is way
Why
higher.
the fuck would he stay out there though? Well,
That's what I'm
never mind.
saying. That's what I'm
Exactly.
saying.
Well,
Like,
I can see
Dude,
how
you gonna
still
let-
make money off your name.
No, but I'm saying, are you gonna let Juice in the wild and you know how white people feel about Juice?
Yeah.
Somebody gonna fuck him up.
I don't know.
let him get fucked up. Put him next to George Zimmerman.
Oh,
there we go.
shit, you stupid.
Let him stay
Two
next to
birds,
George
one
Zimmerman. Ah, for real.
They gonna take
kill each other, nigga. I don't care.
Gonna be Hunger Games? You said Hunger Games.
Damn right.
Okay, you stupid.
Which one's Katniss?
I did want to bring up something. Somebody was like,
It's
somebody
odds.
did bring up a point. Like we're bringing up, like people still bring up OJ to this day, but you don't really hear nothing about Casey Anthony no more. Or
Exactly.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
what I'm
yeah, yeah.
saying.
So it's like,
That's what I'm saying.
yeah, man, let's bring up all these motherfuckers.
That's
that
what
got
I'm
on.
saying. Let's put them all on the fucking island.
Everybody got to be called out that dodged the justice system.
Put
Put them all on the island.
One killed the baby, one killed the kid that was innocent. I don't care what nobody say about the Trayvon Martin shit. That whole situation should have never fucking happened. No matter what account.
I mean, that's a lot of police.
Never happened.
That's a lot of
That's
police.
a discussion
What
for
is, yeah, that's a whole.
another
Yeah,
day.
that's a whole nother-
I just had to get that
topic.
on my chest because people
Do your
still
thing.
like
I
take
feel
up for
you,
that.
but,
But
I feel you.
Man, that is I don't know, man. It's just fun. No, it's just funny. It's just hilarious that
love it.
OJ.
I
Yeah,
love
OJ's just coming back into like the
I'm
circle.
back.
Yeah, the circle of conversations. You know, in the public and shit. It's just crazy. But I really don't have anything to add. I co-signed everything that Henny said. You know, basically, y'all wanted to
Juice loose.
yeah,
Lock him up.
lock him up for a crime. You know, for lesser crime.
I thought you
and
were
then-
say a crime he did commit.
No, I didn't say that, but a lesser crime and kind of trying to get payback on the first crime he got acquitted of. So okay, now he's free. Now y'all,
So now
y'all got to do it,
what?
yeah. and I like I'll salute him. You know, getting all the bread he wants on interviews, and if he wants to come up with a book,
make
yeah,
your fucking money.
exactly.
I'm so serious.
Pay these white people that didn't accept your ass. They'll pay them back for not accepting your ass.
I'm just gonna keep putting that
Not black
disclaimer in
emoji.
here, like, yo,
What y'all know?
Listen,
y'all
man.
know he wanted to be white bread so bad.
Bro,
we know that.
Exactly.
We know that.
I think he got parole because
You
Jay-Z
know how
said
some
that
people's
line.
attention spans are. You say OJ, they like, God damn it, they agree with OJ. They black and they got that.
I don't agree with anything that OJ's done.
Yeah, I don't agree. Yeah.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly,
Besides the
it
robbery.
don't matter. It don't
That's
even with the robbery. I don't agree with that. Like, bro, like you sold your shit. It's their shit now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leave your shit alone. But you want to go get it back? You got caught up. You got thrown
he
in
tap
jail.
dance. What we say? He tap danced on the justice system. Like a certain somebody we gonna get to later on the show. But yeah, how you gonna get off and then make a book saying like, what if I did it though? You know.
That's why.
That's a hot ass
That's why I
fucking take
think-
though. Like the
That's
whole
why I think
like,
motherfucker did it.
bro. No, man. No. Well, I think he
Exactly.
did it.
Yeah, exactly.
First and foremost, I
Thank
think he
you,
did it.
thank you.
But as far as like today's
He
standard
hired
goes,
somebody.
that's just a
That's
hot take. That's literally like a typical media line. Like a typical media headline.
When everybody thinks you did it and you got acquitted of it, I mean, it just like riles
you can't
public.
get double jeopardy does not exist.
No, I'm just saying. But I'm just saying public opinion. You can get blackballed from any potential paper you could make.
Fuck that. Niggas bought the fuck out that book.
Okay.
How do you think he made that fucking money while he was in jail?
But real talk is like making short-term money where you can make long-term money. You stay low, you invest.
Does OJ seem like the sensible kind of Negro that you think he is?
No, but I'm just saying. But I'm thinking like a sensible nigga.
That's your problem.
Okay, thank you.
What happened to Slime Lord, man? What happened to the Slime God, bro?
These guys.
Man, you can drench these holes in the long term instead of drenching them in the short term. All right, then.
All right, then.
Slime God, nigga. Stamp of approval, goddammit.
You finished? You
Yeah,
done?
exactly.
All right, then. All right, then.
Salute OJ.
Tease, bro. All right.
Never said he was innocent. I just salute.
Moving on. Moving on. Also, we have Michael Vick making headlines again, not for like a particularly positive reason, but because of his comments about Colin Kaepernick, how he's basically being blackballed throughout the NFL because of his protests earlier last year. Let me see if I can find this comment. All right. Here's basically what really got Vick in trouble with all of Black Twitter.
Show you that motherfucking pro.
First thing he said was, the first thing we got to get Colin Kaepernick to do is cut his hair. I don't think he should represent himself in that way in terms of the hairstyle. Just go clean cut. Now, Vick said a lot of other bullshit afterwards, but that kind of caught everybody's attention. And it was just like, and then, oh yeah, he was talking to his to you know the guy Jason Whitlock, you know that guy,
Chief Coon and Subservient Coon.
Well, all I have to say is, what do you guys think on the comments? Because I pretty much know like what else he said. I for one know what he was trying to tell Colin Kaepernick. I'm just pretty sure he completely botched what he was trying to say.
And he did it on the wrong fucking platform.
He sure did.
Coon of this fucking century.
He sure did, and I can't defend that shit at all. But what do you guys think?
I think that goddamn Mike Vick should have literally DM'd Colin Kaepernick what he said. Well, not even what he said. He could have like filtered it better than what he said on the Jason Whitlock show, and he could have just sent.
He could have said,
Colin,
"Play the game, bro."
Well, not even just play the game from the standpoint of staying low and maybe not being as controversial. But as far as him cutting his hair and all that shit, man, that's bullshit. That's just like we're trying. It's like fitting into It's like fitting into corporate America, and you got to change your shit, and we got to assimilate and got to conform to what we think is acceptable. And that's, I mean,
basically say get a cut, then you get the job, then you let that shit go.
Yeah, exactly. And he doesn't necessarily have to do that. In my opinion, he could just not be as vocal about that whole standpoint, but still do the whole charitable, philanthropy. I'm talking about Colin Kaepernick.
But hold on.
Just be like,
ain't that what he's been trying to do?
No, he's still been. Well, no, yeah. Okay.
He didn't be vocal until they asked him shit.
No. I'm saying after the fact.
Hold on. He hasn't really been vocal. Like Colin Kaepernick has just been going to his foundation, doing his charity.
Yeah. He hasn't been vocal since the.
He hasn't really said anything since they asked him like, "Why were you doing this?"
That's my point.
Why I'm doing.
That's my point.
And like
right
after that,
he been doing this shit for years.
Oh, yes, I didn't know that.
He been chilling until they asked him, "Why are you kneeling?" Mm-hmm. And then they start asking him more questions. Yeah. And he's like, well, shit, y'all ask me, I'm going to tell you.
No, but he has gotten on Twitter and been more vocal. And I'm not knocking, no, I'm personally not knocking that, but I'm just saying that's going to bring attention, negative attention, quote unquote.
We got to see, there's a timeline, that's my thing. It's like, it's hard to speak about these things sometimes because it's like, there's a timeline to when he's ranting and venting on social media as opposed to the times that he was quiet.
And here's the thing, he's not necessarily ranting. Like, during All Black History Month, all he was doing was dropping Black History facts.
Mm-hmm. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing wrong with that, but people still was like, oh, so you...
Yeah, he still has the attention on him because of kneeling and stuff.
Yeah, because of that, which is
But this is my thing. Do we know that he did this only when he got called out, or has he been doing this prior to him getting called out?
Prior.
So he's been doing it prior?
Yeah, apparently he's been active like prior.
And that's my whole thing. It's like, bro, like... And as far as Michael Vick goes, to get back to the original topic, I understand exactly why, and I don't feel like anybody should be mad at this nigga for saying what he said. Even on that platform. We are talking about Michael Vick, who literally got crucified for dog fighting. If anybody gonna tell you how to get back into the fucking game, it's gonna be this nigga.
But these are two different circumstances.
It's two different circumstances. It's two different circumstances, but at the end of the day, it's one black football player trying to tell another black football player, this is how you get back into being paid for what you do.
No, but he's making it out to seem like your image, your physical image, is what's.
Michael Vick did the same shit and became a quarterback again. That's what I'm saying. Like, people get mad at this. It's not like, I can understand. It's one thing to get mad at this nigga for giving advice when he hasn't had to walk in those steps.
Right.
But it's a different thing to get mad at this nigga when he literally did the same shit that he's telling somebody else what to do.
No, we committed a felony. Colin Kaepernick spoke out, and then he's getting punished for
blackballed is blackballed.
Nah, this.
But
there's a difference.
When Mike Vick came back, he got a shot.
There's a difference. There's you having political.
And they gave Colin Kaepernick a shot too. He just didn't do great.
He did better.
They're not black. No. They're not black. They're not blackballing him because he didn't do great.
I understand that. But I'm just addressing the fact that he said that they gave Michael Vick a shot. Michael Vick got his shot and he did excellent. Yeah. Colin Kaepernick got his shot and he didn't do great.
Yeah.
So that's reason for them. That's reason for them to say we don't want to hire you.
Yeah, that's reason.
That's all I'm saying. That's all.
No, but what a lot of analysts have said is like out of the 50 and 60 quarterbacks within the
he
the
was
league,
not bad.
He's not below that. He's below that. He deserves to be within.
But here's the thing:
compared to the competition,
you getting quarterbacks that constantly underperform. See, some motherfuckers ain't even been in the league for like a year.
Name them. Hot takes, nigga. Name them. They ain't gonna do shit to you.
Like, Johnny Manziel got a job now. What the fuck, Johnny Manziel? He been in rehab for like the past year. Colin Kaepernick still got numbers. Colin Kaepernick had a better freaking QBR than half these cats getting like jobs right now. He telling me Colin Kaepernick can't get a solid position.
We know why. We know why.
Okay, we know why.
Of course.
I'm just saying.
That was our point. That it's not based off of his performance specifically. It's more based off.
Really based on.
I'm talking about. My stance is, why are people mad at Michael Vick when Michael Vick is giving him the same advice that was probably given to him? And Michael Vick may feel like he's in a worse position because he was a felon.
Here's why. I'm gonna answer your question right now. Here's why. It's the motherfucker he was talking to. People that already
be mad at the nigga he was talking to.
No. Because he contributed to that conversation. He contributed to that coonery.
I don't know. I haven't seen the interview. I don't know what all that took place.
I'll show you later. You can apologize on Twitter. All right.
Apologize on Twitter. Trying to shame you and on a national page and shit.
It's all good.
No, but
if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I ain't got no problem with that.
But my thing is that, okay, you're like Mike Vick is offering advice to Colin Kaepernick. Mm-hmm. But Colin Kaepernick is dealing with somebody being like, okay, we don't agree with your political view. It's controversial, and whatever the people involved in the NFL, like whether it be like the owners or it be fans,
mainly the owners.
Yeah, probably mainly the owners, but also there are a lot of white fans that are like,
even football team members.
But
either
football. But the main thing is the owners, and you gotta think, who are the owners? These are the cats that's been owning these teams since like the 40s. It's been in their family since the 30s.
Yeah, but my thing is that okay, they're all paying attention to this, and they're like, well, we don't want this type of attention on. This QB.
This is what we need to do.
No. But let me finish my point.
Go ahead.
This Colin. Damn this nigga. But yeah, Colin Kaepernick just stated his opinion on that situation, and they don't agree with it, and that's the only thing. Like Mike Vick actually committed a crime. And he got blackballed because he did that. He went to prison, et cetera, et cetera. And I think that's like apples and oranges.
What I'm trying to get you to understand is like, yes, I agree with you. It is apples and oranges. I'm not denying that whatsoever. But in Michael Vick's head, probably, I'm not trying to speak for what's going on in his head or nothing like that, but from the logic that I would come from, if I were Michael Vick, it'd be like, okay, this is a brother that I see. If we're going to talk about coonery being done and talked about in light of Colin Kaepernick, I would understand that people still talked about Cam Newton's words towards Colin Kaepernick. He said way more inflammatory shit than fucking advice from somebody who's been blackballed and got back on the team.
And he got
but we still ain't applying pressure to that nigga. That's my problem. Is like, man, if we gonna out somebody, have a good reason to out somebody.
He's applying that pressure to his. Hey, you know them cats on defense won't let this slide. What's wrong with you? They can't apply pressure all on his body.
And I think it's kind of the R. Kelly type thing where he's actually doing pretty good. If Cam Newton, if I'm not mistaken, I thought he was doing good at one point.
He's alright.
Yeah, I don't know shit about.
No, I'm just saying, like financially, yeah.
No, I'm talking about like as far as performance.
What
he's performing.
His performance is.
It wasn't as great as it was that first season.
It wasn't great in the Super Bowl run, but you know he's there.
But what about when he made that statement? Was he doing good?
Huh?
Was he doing good?
Yeah.
I think
he was on top.
I think he's no. But what my thing is like just like the R. Kelly thing. He's performing good enough to the point where people are like, hey, you know,
let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Like we can forgive what he said, and we got short term memory, and we'll let that shit go. Mike Vick has been in the like.
That's my problem.
I think Mike Vick hasn't been.
Man, look, I'm gonna just tell. Fuck this. I'm talking to the audience, nigga. Fuck this. This is what's up for real. If you're gonna be about this motherfucking black empowerment, if you're gonna be about and black empowerment does not mean genocide of white people at all. For all the white people listening out there, we don't hate you.
Repeat it again.
Black empowerment does not mean that we hate white people. It does not mean white genocide. It doesn't mean anything like that.
One more time.
We don't have to repeat it for racists. They're just gonna be racist.
Racists are gonna be racist no matter what. And it doesn't mean that we want to see your downfall. We just want a fucking piece of the pie that was promised to all American people.
Right.
But for my brothers and sisters and other people of color who are listening, and all white people who are advocates for systemic racism being brought down, when it comes down to it, man, you can't pick and choose just because somebody looks like you. I ride with that motherfucker. I don't give a fuck how well that motherfucker performed. I don't give a fuck how many hits R. Kelly has. If you doing wrong, I'm gonna say you doing wrong, and I'm not supporting you. Now, if you really want to fucking support Colin Kaepernick, support his foundation with your fucking money. Put your money where your mouth is. You want to support that nigga? Go buy a jersey.
Yeah, I feel you.
Do something to help put money in this nigga's pockets. Otherwise, I don't want to hear you say shit about fucking Mike Vick, Jason Whitlock. I don't care. Because you're focusing on the wrong thing. You're doing exactly what the enemy wants you to do, and not pay attention to the fucking battlefield.
Yeah, I feel you.
You feel? I mean, that had nothing to do with this topic, but yeah,
it had everything to do with this topic.
It did. I agree
because I feel like this whole everybody like they'll take a hot take what he said, cut your hair. They'll take him saying all this shit, and then they'll just throw it out there, and then they'll watch the fucking crab in the barrel.
Yeah, it's a distraction.
Yeah, it's a distraction.
That's what he said. Yeah, that's what he's saying. Okay. No, but what we're talking about is like for the sake of the topic.
You went deeper than what this really needed.
It's
not a negative thing, but it's just kind of like you just going.
Yeah,
you think I got fed up because
that's why I bet.
First and foremost, I was gonna let y'all niggas talk about this topic. Honestly, I
knew you were gonna jump in.
But it's just like, man. I just like I don't see why we kind of like why would I want to attack somebody else that's been through the same situation that's giving advice to somebody, even if it's apple and oranges to what they're being blackballed for. The point is they're still fruit because they both got blackballed.
But what if it's bad advice?
If it's bad advice to you, man, this advice is what got Michael Vick to feed his family again.
But do you think I think it's easier to forgive somebody committing a crime than a political view that garners attention.
For who?
I'm talking about for the Colin Kaepernick and the Mike Vick.
For who to forgive?
For the white assassin.
My point exactly. I don't care what they want. I don't care.
No, but that's still his career. He's still he's still being a martyr for the movement. Yeah.
Well, then be a martyr, bro.
That's all I can say. Control of his freaking career.
They're in control of your career, but they're not in control of your life.
I agree.
Keep your head up, brother. Do your thing.
But I will say that
I'll go buy a jersey.
Yeah, but I will say point blank period. That's the biggest thing that I want to state. That's bullshit. That's fucked up. That the NFL is blackballing somebody based on political views that somebody's saying basically like don't kill black people
people of color. Period.
Police brutality
it's wrong.
Period.
It's
that's
a thing,
fucked up,
and you need to acknowledge it. You guys look. Yeah, that's the whole point of it.
And that's a better thing to attack as opposed to attacking the words of Michael Vick. Because like at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, we have to remember why this discussion is happening in the first place, and it's because a player is being blackballed for his political views, particularly with a piece of fabric known as the flag, particularly with a fucking song that we know is the national anthem,
right?
And all this shit. And so like y'all gonna blackball this man for making a stance on some shit that he personally believes in? Okay,
no, I'm not gonna blackball.
Not you. I'm talking about the NFL.
Oh, okay. You talking about Colin Kaepernick?
Yeah, Colin Kaepernick. And so my thing is like, okay, cool. Y'all gonna blackball him, and then y'all gonna have somebody else come up and say something, even if we don't agree with it, and for us to attack the person just because we don't agree with his views on what this other person should do. That's a distraction from the fucking argument, which is why are y'all blackballing this man in the first place?
Yeah, this ain't cool, man. But all right, closing statements. Y'all good?
Shout out to Colin Kaepernick. Keep doing your thing. That's all. No, for real. That's all I have to say. And stay strong, man. Whether you get back in the NFL or you don't, your stance like speaks volumes.
I'm behind you, Don. I get some extra money. I'm tossing it your way.
I'm not gonna lie. I got a son, so
I know
probably not gonna give him extra.
Buy a little baby Colin Kaepernick jersey, man.
Yeah, man. I might do that. I may do that down the line.
You know what I'm saying? Like.
But know this: I'm supporting a young black child. My son.
Hey, you do what you supposed to do.
This nigga ain't Goku out here. He really Piccolo. Piccolo.
Actually, Vegeta. I give you.
All right, yeah. You get that, man. You get that.
Oh yeah, and in response to Henry, like, listen, I understand about you saying not attacking Michael Vick. You say stupid shit, you getting roasted. Black Twitter don't give no fuck.
That's the problem with Black Twitter.
Moving on.
That's the problem with Black Twitter.
We done.
Yeah, Black Twitter's just trying to entertain. It's not trying
to entertain each other for no fucking reason. Like it's a circle jerk. Like get the fuck off of yourself.
All right, but we done. All right, you good?
He's gonna come back to Black Twitter with this next topic. Go ahead, nigga.
That's funny.
He said he ain't done with y'all. Ain't done what you want. All right,
it's like Black Twitter. Throw in the towel. Throw in the damn towel.
Okay. Also, since these two have been hitting on it and wouldn't wait for me to get to the goddamn thing, let's talk about R. Kelly and this supposedly sex cult.
Hey, I just referenced it.
The pisser.
Come on,
but if you shit, y'all know, man, y'all hip to shit. But
we're giving absolutely no context. Y'all probably heard about it.
R. Kelly been pissing on these hoes. I'm sorry, I ain't mean to call them off. I ain't mean to do that. But R. Kelly has reportedly been
allegedly
been sexually abusing using women as sex objects in his mentorship program. They say like these women are kept with minimal contact to the outside world unless they're singing or fucking. I know that was very blunt, but
exactly
how they say that shit. I'm like, yo, man,
look,
thanks, Howard Stern.
I'm gonna say it, but unless they're being intimate with Mr. R. Kelly. But
speak your mind,
Robert Kelly.
I'll just say this: when I heard this, because I know I've talked to y'all about this probably, but I still gotta say it. People say you shouldn't blame the parents. Listen, I can give the parents some blame in this. Why the fuck would you willingly let your young daughter go to R. Kelly, young Robert? Well, he's old Robert, but why would you let them
middle age Robert?
Yeah, why would you let him go to a cat that's a known pedophile? He married a 15-year-old.
Alleged.
No, that was the real thing.
The video kind of.
The video
alleged.
took that alleged shit.
I'm not gonna say no alleged.
He was acquitted.
Listen, just because the cat can tap dance on the fucking
Look, we said alleged for fucking OJ. We gotta say alleged for this
I ain't never said no alleged for OJ. You know, I went in.
I stood by my conviction.
Exactly.
All right, make sure when y'all sue R. Kelly, when you sue these motherfuckers, sue them. Henny Neutron had nothing. I said alleged.
Exactly. Sue us. Sue Everyday Struggle. Sue every other podcast that said he was guilty.
Sue every other black person that know what the fuck you did. Yeah, go ahead. But he ran under the guise of a mentorship, according to like parents of these few females that are these few young women who are a part of it, and it said that like some of them put out missing persons reports, reported to the police that I haven't had contact with my child in X amount of time or whatever. he's holding them against their will, which I don't think he is holding them against their will, because I think that would be a bigger case than what it is right now. But
no.
I would think so. I would hope so. I'll say that. I would hope so.
Stockholm syndrome is a real fucking thing, bro.
But
how long were they with them? Like, what's the like?
They're saying
the longest,
they're saying it's like it's been like what, months to a year.
I don't think. Well, I'm not like real versed on.
Let me put it like this: Stockholm syndrome is usually based around power, and so somebody's like, yeah, I can change your life, and they promise you all this shit, but you got to do X, Y, and Z. And you keep doing X, Y, and Z over and over again.
Hold on real quick. Let me pass to you before you just steal it from my hand. All right, Henny. Say what you got.
Thank you. If you keep doing, as I was saying.
Professor
Henny. This nigga pulled a Kobe and just took the rock from it. Just like it.
My bad. But if somebody's saying like, okay, I can do this for you, but you got to do this, whatever. And you doing that over and over again, what you don't realize is that by doing that, you're being conditioned to keep doing something for a little bit. So even when they show you more than a little bit, you become grateful just for the little bit. That's how Stockholm syndrome starts.
So you're saying that even within like few months,
even within a few fucking months, bro.
I don't know, but yeah. No, well, my thing is like there's a point of like what Phenom said as far as like what sensible parents gonna let their fucking kids stay with R. Kelly, even if you want to believe it's alleged or whatever. Like, it's still fucking R. Kelly.
No, they reported that shit, so you can say reported.
Yeah, whatever.
Alleged sex.
Yeah, but yeah, even whatever, however you want to term it. Why would you let your kids stay? Like, even like R.I.P. Michael Jackson. Even if my kid wanted to go, Michael Jackson's Neverland and shit, I'd be like, fuck no. I love Michael Jackson, but I'm not letting him babysit my kid. Fuck all that shit. But
Mike, nigga,
I don't give a fuck.
He moonwalked.
I don't care.
I mean, unless you get to go there and supervise.
Yeah, it'd have to be a situation like that. But that's a issue. And then also, I don't personally like the ladies involved haven't said anything, to corroborate this whole report. So I don't even know if I can say I think he did it because there hasn't been any like substantial proof.
Well, they did say another woman has come forth.
Oh, somebody actually
claim a few of them claim that that shit is real. And I think there's been another girl that said that it wasn't real. It was an actual mentorship. Okay. So you got conflicting like.
Did they file cases?
I'm reading through it right
okay, now. Yeah. That's my thing. If they file cases, then maybe we can have a conversation about that, really. But it's all alleged, and I can't really speak on that. But
man, this shit.
But he has
I feel like this shit gonna turn out just like fucking Bill Cosby.
What he's gonna pay him off?
More and more females gonna start coming forth and being like, "Yep."
I definitely think there's a potential for it.
And my thing is,
and he has a track. And he has a track.
How many women does it take for us to say, you know what, this motherfucker who we all seen in a sex tape with an underage girl? Mm-hmm. How many times, like, nigga, I don't need to fucking see nothing else to be like, man, I don't trust this dude.
So
I'm with you on not trusting him.
It's like you being sympathy for the devil type right now.
Never said sympathy for the devil type. But I'm saying I can't just hear about something and then automatically convict him. It's just like Chris Brown's situation. No, let's recall the Chris Brown situation. Chick went into his home. She said he did XYZ, try to force her to have sex and shit. And she ran off she was trying to get like whatever money or some shit.
Jewelry.
Yeah, or some shit like that. And that wasn't a true report. Yeah. It wasn't a true report. And because he's seen and because he does dumb shit and he has beat up Rihanna or whatever, and he has done like crazy erratic shit, we're gonna just convict him in the public opinion anytime. Let me finish. Anytime something comes up, like we could say that nigga
he should have been canceled a long time ago, honestly.
He should have been
that's
what?
me.
No, he should have been what?
Canceled. We should have ended that nigga career the first time, bro.
I don't know about that.
I don't tolerate that shit, bro.
Man.
No. Man, we look.
You can't
give too much credit to motherfuckers that sing and
dance.
No,
I never said because of that, but he made one mistake. If he turned his let me finish. He made one mistake of like hitting Rihanna and all that shit he did.
What about we gonna skip past all the shit with Karuchi?
No, I'm not saying. I'm talking about in that
going into
I'm not saying that. But I'm saying that isolate. I'm saying that isolated incident. If he could have turned his life around and he didn't do any other shit, then give him a pass on that.
Did he do it though? Did he turn?
No, I'm just saying you gotta give somebody. You gotta give somebody a chance. I'm not saying about the Chris Brown situation, but I'm saying let me finish. There was a lot of people that would never give him a chance because of what he did with Rihanna. I'm saying I did give him a chance and he has fucked it up. I'm just saying we have to give people opportunities to prove themselves.
It's basically
to redeem themselves.
What if he didn't do anything after the Rihanna shit and actually reformed his life?
I still wouldn't listen to his music, but the shit.
I mean, that's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. But I'm just saying, I don't think somebody's livelihood should be cut off because they did one thing. But now he's done a whole bunch. Let me finish.
One thing we talking.
It's bad.
What are you talking about with the Rihanna situation?
Yeah, the Rihanna shit.
I don't think that's.
No, I'm just talking about any celebrity. How bad is one thing for any celebrity to do for us to cut them off?
I got caught with some weed.
No, he's talking about like the worst of the worst. You talking about like the worst of the worst?
Yeah,
right? Yeah. No.
How bad is it? Like where's your cutoff point for I'm not fucking with this person?
You talking about with intent? Like I'm talking about okay. Somebody could accidentally kill somebody. It could have been self-defense.
Accidentally killed is like, that's understandable. But how bad is like a crime that somebody commits?
He ran
like,
up on
for you
kid.
to fucking like.
No, I'm saying like rape. Let's see
murder?
What else.
Like intentional murder. Like I ran up on this nigga and I
shot
him.
him.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Those are my things. And like pedophilia. I don't listen to R. Kelly. Like, I haven't really bumped R. Kelly like that.
I gotta say I haven't either. Only time I've heard him was when, like, the popular shit just either hit the airwaves or, like...
Nigga, y'all stepping in the name of love. Don't lie.
It was on the airwaves. You can't tell me you couldn't go nowhere without hearing that shit.
No. I've heard R. Kelly, but I don't actively try to listen to R. Kelly like that. It's just a different experience for me.
We ain't going out there trying to buy the damn album. That's what we say.
Yeah, that's never going to happen.
Man, look, all I know is, like, I pay attention to people.
Might pirate that
I
shit,
pay attention to people enough to know that, like, if you do something, and yeah, anything can happen. I'll grant you that. Cool. But it kind of sounds like you were saying that people can't change. That's what the vibe I got when you said. I never said that.
No, but that's what it kind of sounded like. If
I was going to make a point, but you wanted to finish yours, and I'll let you finish yours.
No, my bad. But I was just saying, like, as far as like how I saw what you were saying, like when you said, like, how bad does it have to be? It's kind of like you said.
Yeah, how bad does it have to be? That's definitely a case.
So what was your point? Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
My thing is this. Like, it's hard to sit up here and talk about if Chris Brown never did anything else because this nigga has a history of doing some fucked up dumb shit. And people still give him a fucking pass. And that's why I'm like, I can't just sit up here and talk about the one incident with Rihanna. As bad as that was, did he deserve a second chance? If the public want to give that to him, that's cool. I'm not going to bitch about it. Mm-hmm. Y'all can go listen to that nigga. That's why I said if y'all wanted to listen to him, y'all could. I wouldn't. Mm-hmm.
I don't.
But right. But
I don't feel like somebody's livelihood should be cut off because they did that and then they redeem themselves and then they go forward.
Yeah. Back on the subject.
You can't say that about Chris Brown because he redeemed himself and then started doing stupid shit again.
Vick Mensa choked a bitch, and then he put it in this song so people don't feel like I'm putting them on blast. Let me finish. No, but I'm just saying this is an example. Now, if he doesn't ever do it again and he's just moving forward, I think he deserves that second chance. And nobody really knew about it, and he wanted to come out and say it. I don't think he should be labeled as a woman beater, and his career should stop. I don't think if you're doing right, I think you should be able to redeem yourself.
Okay, your point.
No, I'm just saying. You're saying like cut Chris Brown off from your perspective. But
that's what I would choose to do.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
I'm not knocking you for your choice, man.
No, but I just don't agree with.
I feel like
your perspective.
First and foremost, you gotta let me finish my points before because I'm like scatterbrained as fuck right now because you keep bringing up different examples trying to get me to like.
What's up? I'm trying to bring you back on topic.
I'm gonna get back to R. Kelly.
All right,
I'm gonna bring it back to R. Kelly. But my thing is like, regardless, man, look, when it comes to the celebrities that do stupid shit, it's not one isolated incident. That's what I need you to understand first and foremost. If it is, then yeah, they'll apologize for it and they'll keep pushing for it. The supporters will be there for them, whatever. Cool. Dr. Dre is the biggest fucking example of that. So when it comes down to it, like, people do fucked up shit and they still get passes. And a lot of times, I feel like they shouldn't get passes, and they get passes because they know how to fucking make a beat. They know how to fucking sing and dance. They know how to fucking write a song, whatever. I think that's the dumbest reason to forgive somebody for some shit. I don't give a fuck about your livelihood because you're putting somebody else's life in jeopardy.
Yeah, I agree.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
so when it comes down to R. Kelly, like... Yeah, I'm gonna fucking say that this shit looks fraudulent as fuck.
No, R. Kelly's a different beast. That's what I disagree with as far as like when we want to compare, because R. Kelly did the shit and he repeatedly did the shit and there was a consistent.
Then how did
behavior.
you get to your standpoint of like?
No, but you brought up Chris Brown. That's what I said. I thought, and I felt like, and no, and what
you don't have to run this tape back, man, because
Yeah.
I feel like you literally jumped onto something I said for no.
We're gonna be like.
No, but you said Chris Brown as far as being no. Here's my point. You said Chris Brown as far as if he had, you would cut him off at the whole initial Rihanna thing, and I said
I brought up Chris Brown in light of R. Kelly because you kept saying allegedly holding these women hostage and shit like that. And I'm like, fuck alleged. I don't want to give him alleged because I've seen this nigga piss on a 15-year-old girl.
I agree, but that's a different crime though. This is not that crime. I'm sorry. So, if we say he robbed a store, then you can't say, oh, that nigga robbed a store because somebody came up with something. He's criminalized in the public.
So you're gonna give R. Kelly a chance on this case, right, even with the history of abusing women.
I can't convict somebody for something.
So I'm about to interject right now.
They haven't done. It hasn't been proven.
The host is about to interject. All right, we're gonna go straight. Get back on subject. We're gonna forget the Chris Brown shit.
We're talking about R. Kelly.
No, but y'all going in circles with Chris Brown.
No, I literally said he just talking about R. Kelly.
All right, then come on.
Cause you cut me off while we were talking about it.
I felt the loop coming. Just stick to the subject.
My stance is, I'm not giving this man alleged holding women against hostage, as a hostage or anything like that. Sex code don't matter to me. I don't care. I don't care. I done seen you fucking piss on a 15-year-old girl, bro. That was your goddaughter, my nigga.
Yeah, I didn't know that shit.
Well, and I don't care if it's a different crime. I don't care if it's an alleged different crime. You're known to be a sexual predator. It's in your music. It's your life. So when it comes to cutting off your livelihood, yes, I want to cut your livelihood off because you're a predator. It's in your soul.
I don't have no qualms about that. I definitely don't.
Then what the fuck was the debate about?
No, I don't have no qualms. I don't have no qualms about you talking about cutting his livelihood based off of that past crime he did, because he should have been convicted for most of those joints. But as far as this alleged one, I don't agree with just like convicting somebody based off of that. Because what we don't have a legal we have a legal system for a quote unquote reason. Even it's
talking
about
shitty. How the legal system.
No, it's shitty.
In jail for 33 years.
I'm just saying that it's shitty. it's shitty, but still, if we're gonna depend on the legal system, we have to.
Man, the complications, huh?
So, let's see if we can trigger Henry some more. So Usher. I said Usher. Goddamn, I sound like one of these New York niggas that say Swords.
No, Usher has called himself Usher, so yeah.
Usher has herpes. How do y'all...
This nigga say herpes. That's the most immature delivery of news ever in mankind.
He letting it burn like a motherfucker. I was like, it's not funny. It's not
like
funny.
Usher has the fire-breathing dragon.
That nigga is the dragon. All right.
You don't want him to unleash the dragon.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Come on. Yeah, so Usher has herpes. He let it burn. They weren't in his confessions. How y'all feel?
Man,
I'm sorry.
The worst delivery in history. But
yeah, how do you feel, nigga?
I feel like it should have been in confessions. That's what I felt like. It wasn't really a confession if they weren't part of your confession.
And I feel like if that shit's true, he should be convicted of a crime. Because I'm saying you burning chicks, man.
You burning
exactly.
Really, you know.
He should be paying out. And he should be convicted.
Y'all saw that picture of R. Kelly and Usher talking. It was like this young chick. It was like, which way you go to?
That's so stupid.
It was probably from that video that they had when they were dating the same girl.
Yeah, same. It was literally called Same Girl.
Yeah, it's not funny.
No, that shit is funny, but
it has some
seriousness.
It's not because like you're like, for you to know that you have herpes and willingly sleep with women unprotected is really fucked up.
It's irresponsible. You should be thrown away. Because you are not only endangering her, you are endangering anybody else.
No, the event is some serious shit, but the jokes coming from the event are funny as shit.
Yeah,
That's
I agree.
That's what I mean.
Like I said, this is irresponsible on this part. You should be ashamed of yourself. You ain't shit.
Oh, you talking to Usher? You talking to Usher, Mr. Usher Raymond right now?
if he's doing what a lot of people speculate.
Yeah, allegedly.
I'm saying
I'm
not laughing at you. I'm just saying how many times we said allegedly.
Yeah,
like,
but
I've said it about 5-10 times.
But I'm saying Rap Radar covered this. I don't know how like fucking reputable Rap Radar is. I don't.
Them lawsuits are fucking reputable as
They really
fuck.
are?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Really pay like $1 million or some change like to a woman for giving her herpes.
Okay.
Like, and there's another woman that he's got to go to court with for the same crime.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Honestly, because I know sometimes No, but I'm saying sometimes celebrities pay out certain shit because they don't want that to garner
That's some
negative
shit
attention.
you need to fight. I'm sorry, fuck that.
Yeah, it could ruin.
You gotta prove in the court of public. No,
Because it could ruin their reputation.
You goddamn
I feel
right.
you.
You gotta fight me on this.
I feel
I'm
you.
taking this shit to court, bitch. No, you ain't finna allow me. No.
I don't know, man. I just don't.
I got so much more to give. You could have messed it up.
Wait, you messing up my money?
Yeah,
You messing
the
up
reputation.
any kind of times I could get pussy?
Yeah.
Like, hell no. No, we going to court. We going to court.
I'm immature. Thank you.
That's funny.
No,
That's not necessarily immature.
I got you back, nigga.
That made a lot of sense, though.
Am I lying, though?
Very much so.
That's what I'm saying, man.
This is Usher we talking about.
I just don't want. I just don't want to, headshot him before I really think about that thoroughly.
Man, fuck that. This nigga
Yeah.
paid her out, bro.
I feel you.
He paid her out, which means
He burned.
Well, nigga cooking.
He toasting
kerosene.
He toasting right now.
Cooking with kerosene, baby.
oh my god,
That nigga is burning hotter than freaking Alabama right now.
bruh, it's fucking hot down here too. Shit.
And another thing, like
Gotta let it
make
burn.
sure you protect yourself when you have sex,
Please.
Especially if you have sex with somebody that is
you
a
don't
stranger.
know?
Yeah,
Oh my God.
And
definitely.
don't use lifestyles. That's
Common sense like a motherfucker.
No, because motherfuckers don't know. Motherfuckers just grab some shit and be like, oh, it'll work.
If you're a teenager, you should know better.
Nigga, if you grab lifestyles, you better be a praying ass man. You better have the whole armor of God on as a condom, my nigga. Like, stop.
You better do it. You better have dipped your dick in holy water. You had to dip your dick in holy water.
He walked in there, he prayed a little bit. That's even safer than lifestyle.
Hope you had your rosary beads on. when you were
Lifestyle is
smashing.
called lifestyle because you catch something for the rest of your life.
Exactly.
A kid,
You ain't know it's
STD,
one from other
STI,
Trojan,
whatever the
man.
fuck, it don't matter.
Be a Trojan man.
For real.
All right, in another serious news, Sean Spicer resigned. When was it? When the fuck he resigned, man?
It was this week, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it was this week.
It literally
He
happened
resigned,
yesterday.
okay.
Yeah.
He resigned after, one of, what we call it? We call him, like, what, the Oompa Loompa? And all, head Oompa Loompa in charge?
Yeah.
I just call him the agitated liar. He's just the agitated liar to me.
But he put another, star player in his lineup. Mr. Oh man, I forgot.
Scaramucci, is that
Yeah,
what we said?
Scaramucci. Yeah, Scaramucci.
I like how you said that. He rolled the R on that shit like a Spanish. Scaramucci.
He appointed Mr. Scaramucci.
Are you an actor? Were you an actor in The Godfather? What was going on there? I have to speak to The Godfather. Mr. Scaramucci wants to meet you.
But he basically appointed Anthony Scaramucci as his new communications director, and Sean Spicer was gonna be answering to him, and like due to disagreements, he resigned, saying that this appointment was gonna cause more confusion and turmoil in already like retarded ass administration. So gentlemen, your thoughts?
Sean Spicer couldn't handle the pressure. I really feel like that cat was like about to have a nervous breakdown.
Bro, something
and he
big is
couldn't
about
do
to
it.
break. I feel like something big is about to break like a motherfucker.
There's a lot of things. There's a lot of things that have been breaking.
Like, no, I'm saying like this shit is about to go down. Like this is gonna be like some
Titanic?
like not even just Titanic. Like it's gonna be like some like yeah, like niggas is going to jail for this shit.
No, but I'm just saying there already has been infighting. Like Donald Trump doesn't like Jeff Sessions because he recused himself and because he got in the administration and he knew he was gonna recuse himself if something like that came
Trump
out.
doesn't like the FBI because they investigating this.
Yeah, and I think like specifically we're just staying on subject and shit with Sean Spicer. Sean Spicer was so fucking temperamental and couldn't deliver his lies in a believable way.
Man,
to the point where it did make the administration already look bad, but at least have somebody that can fucking push your lies in a like respectable way. Man. Exactly. You need to get you like
Scaramucci.
like an Emmy, Tony, Oscar-winning actor to fucking deliver that shit and sound believable.
The right person.
Just find Al Pacino. Hey, I need you to go.
Exactly.
Man, all I know is, man, like, I can give a fuck less about the shit. Like, it's not even just like I could care less. It's like
we need to cleanse the field any fucking way.
Yeah,
so
like
get rid of them motherfuckers.
We need to get rid of
knock them out.
This ain't the only motherfucker they need to go.
Yeah.
Like I'm just like man, we didn't got. I literally seen the fucking emails on motherfucking Tumblr of Donald Trump Jr. talking to the fucking Russians and shit like that, and I'm just like, bro, how much fucking evidence do you need? Like,
you gotta bring up the meeting that they just had privately with.
Yeah, like cut the phone. Don't tell nobody. I gotta call this nigga real quick. Hold on.
It's like
stall for 30 minutes
going on in there, man.
Tell him I'm using the bathroom. Yeah, so you know these niggas right here. You know? Like, come on, like, what else we fucking need, dog? Like, we don't need shit else to fucking get this nigga the fuck out of here.
Right there.
We need faster investigators, and we need to get that trial together for impeachment.
That's man, and then I'm gonna need these Republicans to stop trying to ride their fucking high horse and just ride with who they riding with. Like, man, fuck that. Y'all know this nigga fucking over everybody, bro.
I will say this: I need some ride or dies like that though, cause they sticking with this.
They sticking with them because they all going down together.
Yeah.
It's hard to leave somebody like stranded when you just as dirty.
Yeah.
I thought it would be kind of easy. That's if you played your cards right. But these people,
man, the only way that you can get out of that shit fast is to fucking turn rat on them niggas. I'm gonna cut a deal with you niggas. I'm gonna cut it. No, because you're still gonna come back and get your ass too.
Yeah, you can still get.
This shit started since this like election, like when the election process. This shit started then. Mm-hmm. So anybody that's been down with him is going to catch heat, and if you're in the administration, you definitely gonna get checked harder.
You mean whether they had knowledge of the Russian connection?
Whether they had it or not, they gonna get checked.
Yeah, they gonna definitely get checked.
As far as getting knocked,
yeah, that's what I mean. I don't think that's guaranteed if they didn't have the intel.
They gonna put his son in motherfucking foster care.
Ain't nothing gonna happen. Let's not even fool ourselves. Ain't shit gonna happen.
I think the most is impeachment. I don't necessarily think they're gonna go.
They ain't gonna go as far as we would like them.
They gonna put their cat on fire squad.
It's stupid.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, treason is still a crime.
That is still punishable by death.
Punishable by death for real.
Treason?
Treason.
Yeah.
It is. I'm just saying the option's there, people.
But I don't think they're gonna get. I don't think they're gonna get the fucking. They're not gonna get the fucking Don. They're gonna get one of the workers of the family. They're not gonna get Trump.
Like, that's Donald Trump. We tell them and everything.
Like, bro, if they get something like that, then that nigga fucking somehow managed to pull a move of the century and throw all the weight onto somebody else.
It's happened before with with the whole what was it, the not COINTELPRO. I was about to say COINTELPRO, but with the CIA's bringing having connections with like the Nicaraguan Contra affair. Yeah, that's happened with Oliver North had to fucking he had to resign and he got
at that time America needed money, man. You know what I'm saying? So we had to fucking do what we had to do.
Well, but my point is the big man in the high chair didn't get knocked. The lackey, which was the general,
because the chair was big enough to fit about 5 motherfuckers on there, so you didn't really know who to shoot.
Yeah, I guess so.
You know what I'm saying? Like
they knew who
was levels to this shit. We know who at the top of this shit.
Yeah,
he ain't making it known too.
Yeah.
Every time it go well, I did this. I did. You can look at his Twitter. Every time some shit go right, I did this. You see what happens when you put me in charge? Some shit go wrong. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. I don't know who that guy is.
What is his voice, man? What is his voice?
Is that the inner thought Donald Trump voice?
Yes. Why does this nigga sound like old Morgan Freeman? Like, I was back there when they decided to.
How you know he didn't hire him to narrate it? I wouldn't be surprised if he hired Morgan Freeman. I want you to narrate every speech I ever do.
I think Morgan Freeman got
more integrity. Morgan Freeman got hired, man. Look, that was one time I'm like, Black Twitter, go. Attack!
Go forth, my bitch.
Wow.
Oh my God.
But yeah, any closing statements?
Let's hurry that impeachment process up, please. That's all I gotta say.
I third that.
Yeah.
First, second, and third.
Making shit happen, man.
And
Make it
our last topic of the night: Trumpcare has failed. I repeat, Trumpcare has failed. Oh, I'm sorry, I had to stretch.
Common sense won out.
Yeah.
By default.
I'm not like, listen, you can find, all you gotta do is type in Trumpcare failed in Google, like I was told to do, and you can find every
I'm not gonna give you the details because
damn right, man. Shit,
there's a lot of details.
No, it's a lot of details that is gonna take me a few minutes to like actually
decipher and all that shit.
Yeah.
So I'm just
Break
gonna
it
say
down in layman terms and all that shit.
In simple terms, the dumb shit didn't go through. People were smart for once. That's
the congressmen and women aren't reading the shit, so we don't have to tell you about the shit. Because we don't get paid for it.
But we did want to bring it up because this does affect all of us here in the States.
Yeah.
And the fact that this failed is it's a bright spot.
Yeah, from what I heard, like 75% of Americans would be left out in the cold as far as healthcare.
Yep.
So it makes sense to not pass the shit.
Premiums would have skyrocketed. So, like, say you were paying, I'll just throw like $150 for like your insurance, your health insurance. That shit would have jumped up to damn near $400-500.
Yeah.
And like especially if you like you got
that.
like special needs,
They're pre-existing conditions.
Yeah, you got pre-existing conditions. Then they could drop you automatically.
Definitely fucked.
That means like no assistance whatsoever, and that's like a lot of Americans out here that they claim to protect and want to.
More importantly, these are all the Americans that voted that punk ass in.
And that's another point in there, and motherfuckers are really starting to see like. Man,
I fucked up.
I didn't like Obamacare because it had Obama in it.
I completely go against my interests because I hated the black president we had before.
And he had on anything. He had like Obama pancakes. I fucking hate pancakes. I'm done with this shit. I swear.
Goddamn chicken and
He's like, I was
waffles.
on Obama support, and I was like, you better go ahead and pull the plug on me. I'm not gonna have this nigga keep me alive.
Fucking monkey. God damn it.
Oh man.
Him and his black ass family.
I apologize.
I fucking love the Obama's family, but like,
I apologize for setting this off, people.
yeah, you started the ball.
I've shamed my family.
Nah, you made your family proud.
My question is, was my family ever proud? That's right.
Made my
ancestors
ancestors proud.
Was there anything to fucking shame in my family?
Made our ancestors proud. Call these racist motherfuckers.
You know, like I was watching Paul Mooney earlier today, and he was talking about Obama, and he was like, he brought up a point that made me like really like think about it again, like the first time I heard it, since the first time I heard it rather, and he was like, he's not just half black, he's half African. It was like he ain't from here for real. Like his daddy is not from the States.
Kenya.
Yeah,
So it's like, man, like, damn, if they ain't the chickens coming home to roost, like, god damn, that really must have stung a racist ass.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
you didn't just get, like, an African American or a half black, like, American or whatever. Like, you literally got, like, a half African.
Yeah.
Like, oof.
That pulled himself up by his bootstraps.
Ooh,
exactly.
Shit sting, don't it?
Yeah, he's a super like, and that's my thing. He's a super contrast from the person we had in before, who got on because of nepotism and fucking knowing the ins and outs of how the political structure.
Nepotism?
Yeah,
high five, nigga.
Yeah, shout out to niggas that read. And no big words. Big word alert, baby.
I see you read them books, not me.
I know, right,
congratulations,
man?
Not me.
You're doing your family proud by reading the
words,
books.
you know, not me. Black and white letters.
But we had a president before Obama who completely got on because of who we knew and the deep family. Yeah, his dad and the deep family ties he had to Washington.
Yeah. Mainly his dad.
And Obama did the contrast of that, and also Obama was progressive, like
or tried to be.
Yeah, tried to be.
He was very progressive. The system wasn't.
Yeah,
no, that's what I'm saying. He tried to be, but
yeah, and I think he did a lot of trailblazing, political decisions for the LGBT community. And I think that I don't necessarily think that gets understated, but I think from the perspective of the African American community, they're like, you didn't do enough for us, and we're ignoring that what you did for the the another disenfranchised group. Yeah. And that's a whole conversation in itself because it's polarizing.
Homophobic ass people.
Yeah, exactly. It's a polarizing conversation within the black community of people being homophobic to gay people.
Can of beans that we gotta address.
Yeah, but I think that Obama did a lot. Yeah, Obama was a solid president, especially compared to fucking Bush, and we can't even compare him to Trump because there's no comparison.
Bush can't even compare to Bush. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the fucked up thing. Like we looking back at it like, damn, like kind of miss Bush, man. Like Jeb would have been a better fucking pick.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like we looking at shit differently now. Which only makes it scary because what other dumbass can get?
It's like no, when you looked at that your choice from the whole Republican Party, you really didn't have a choice, and like it was a neck to neck to see, man, you kind of retarded, goddamn.
Which is why they should have just voted Democratic. But
and then you looked at the Democratic side, the guy we needed wasn't.
He was the hero Gotham needed, man.
He was. He didn't give him enough announcements. Exactly.
Some people just want to watch the world burn.
Yeah, he didn't get chose by us. That's the only thing.
This fucking sucks, man. This sucks so hard.
It did suck. I was like, God, I was like, come back. No.
Seeing it slip away, we were just like,
I was like, I'll vote for you. Why? Just come back.
Phenom was like, if loving you was wrong, I don't want to be right.
And he just sat there. He was like, damn.
It's because of the fucking word socialism.
Exactly.
Which is another discussion that I would definitely love to have. Like, why are people so afraid of that word?
Yeah, because you have free education because of socialism. You have, and I'm not saying there's not
healthcare.
Free healthcare.
And I'm not saying
to it. Definitely, there are holes in that system, but we're way
in every fucking form of government.
Exactly, but we're way better off having where people get free education than when people only went to like fucking high school level and then they had no opportunity of like and they had to pay to be taught.
Yeah, and if not free education, we should put an emphasis on education. There's not enough emphasis on it right now.
Yeah,
but because we really need it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like people don't understand how like compared to the rest of the world, we dumb as fuck.
Super.
Like
I think we're better than a lot of parts of the world.
When you think about third world countries, yes, but
okay.
But countries,
with that's what I was getting to. With developed nations, we're lacking with developed nations. We're starting and we're falling off we by the year.
And fell off. We were like number 20 like 5 years ago.
Oh, I didn't know it was that bad.
It was bad.
Yeah,
it's pretty bad.
Like we need more money in the education system. I can't stress that hard enough. Like
we need more money. We need to utilize the money that we do get better and more efficiently.
Who's over our
We can start by paying the fucking teachers.
Somebody that doesn't have enough experience. Not a near enough experience. Yeah, Betsy Voss. Bessie DeVos, I think.
And that's bad on our part because it took us a while to figure out who she was, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, and she got on because of her connections and stuff. And she got called out on how much experience do you have? Not really that much experience. And all the money that you're
pretty hard about that.
Yeah, and all the money that your family, you don't think because of all the money that your family donated to Trump's political campaign that's the only reason you're being considered? And she was like, "Well, I don't think so." Yeah, because you ain't got no fucking experience. That's the fucking reason you're in that position.
Yep.
And because the Republicans are the majority in the Senate and the House of Representatives, that's the only reason. At the whatever
speech. It was like a historical black college too, wasn't it?
I don't know. It was a historical black college.
The Betsy DeVos, whatever her name is. She got booed at a college, and the dude was like, "If y'all keep booing, we're not gonna let you graduate. We're gonna send your diplomas home in the mail."
Oh yeah, she did get booed.
And everyone was like, "Nigga, we getting the shit in the mail."
Yeah, I was like, "Dude, you get this is tell you, these people don't understand this.
Stupid.
When you graduate college, like when I graduated from Alabama, man, it said like you can go to the ceremony and we just mail that shit to you. Listen, dog, you gonna get your shit either way. You completed all the fucking work. You did it.
I mean,
it's more from getting my motherfucking degree.
Yeah, but it's more symbolic. Your family wants to see you walk across the stage, and some people actually want to walk across the stage. No, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I mean, I did.
For the general public.
It was cool. It was cool. You get that moment like, I made it. Hit your pose.
Hit your dab.
Hit the folks. Walk out the stage.
Millie Rock.
Now let me find this job that is gonna be underpaid.
Right.
Go by life.
And then let me climb my way out. Man, look.
We're gonna...
In better news.
Segue.
I recently just saw that paperwork worth of $5 billion of student debt loan is missing. So may the odds be ever in your favor.
Why you say that? Let me check.
You know, I'm like, I gotta check my shit, man. He's gonna be like 0. He's gonna be like, oh shit.
Nigga, we made it.
Exactly. He's like, I'm about to blow money
really
fast now.
Playing right there.
This cat about to play some Rick Ross DMF.
These niggas KOB back.
Yo, bro. I ain't lying, man. If it turns out, bro, I'm in this podcast right the fuck now.
He's like,
I'm going out to drink.
He's like, I'm going to a strip club right now. I'm going to Blue Flames. I'm driving to Atlanta
Drinks
right
on
now.
your mission, man. Drinks on your mission.
Everybody getting lit. We all did it. It was a family effort.
Oh yeah, while it's on my mind, I will
thing.
say I didn't like that Vick Mensa album, and I want people.
It had nothing to do with music.
It's audible mentions right now.
I'm just saying, exactly. I didn't feel that Vick Mensa album.
He gonna pull up on you.
He might pull up on me. I don't know. Some Chicagoans.
More to slap you like, bitch.
I wanted.
He gonna have that jacket on. What you gonna do?
he's like I wanted to slap Tez in his nappy ass beard, but I just, you know what? I decided not to. I just want to go on words.
Then the nigga came out of Phenom, he just popped the shit out.
Yeah, but I will say Vick Mensa is somebody that I've like low key have been championing, and that I love his like his talent, his level of talent, but I just don't think it's fully translated on this particular album. And I feel like he could have worked on, you know, his singing specifically, and then also just on the way he crafts songs. And I think that just...
You don't think he's one of the better singers in the game?
Compared to who?
Compared to like other rappers that sing.
Dude, now you want to lower... I feel like you're lowering the bar.
Like,
I really feel like you're lowering the bar.
Gambino. Like,
I feel like you're lowering the bar.
But you have to compare him with his contemporaries. You can't like compare him to like fucking Miguel. The fuck? That sounds stupid as fuck.
No,
Why would I compare this nigga to SZA?
Compare to something that's listenable, that sounds good. That shit didn't sound good on some songs.
Oh, you're talking about this album or period? Because I've heard him sing on other songs.
Sometimes. It's like in general, sometimes he doesn't hit the mark.
On your fucking, like,
yeah.
Come on, man.
Wait,
like,
you asked me to be specific. I was saying, like, in general, sometimes he doesn't sound good.
Compared to like other rappers that sing?
No, compared to like me just saying what sounds good to me.
He ain't better than Uzi Vert.
No,
my friends heard that.
I don't really care. Hey, yo, that's my shit.
I think Lil Uzi Vert knows.
I've seen a video. Oh my god.
Yeah, but I think Lil Uzi Vert knows he's not the best singer, but he's just the vibe of it just sounds good.
I've seen a video of that nigga in a car singing some song. It was an emo ass song too, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna defend this nigga for the rest of my life. I was like, okay, well, nobody say that's my shit. Yeah. I love that song. For him to know that song, oh no, that's my boy now.
I think
he's like Junior.
He's like, I'll be sold to struggling with him.
Yeah, but I think there's a difference between like Lil Uzi, like even trying to like really like gauge Lil Uzi Vert's singing voice, because I think it's more about the vibe with Lil Uzi Vert. With Vick Mensa, in my opinion, it's more about the artistry and like the whole context of what he's doing and how he's doing it and the execution of it, because I think he's attempting to be that intricate with it, and I think that he's missing the mark on like singing and like song structure. Like a lot of his song structure I felt like was kind of repetitive as far as like choruses and like as intricate as he was trying to like allude to with there's a lot going on, and then going into the capsule, which the capsule was okay. You know, I definitely like Rage, and then Oh My God is, you know, it's all right. But I think he just missed the mark on that album. It's just my opinion.
Hey.
It's like you're speaking to a kid. Hey, how you doing, little guy? Yeah, but that is just my thinking. But I love, as far as like his talent level, I love him as a like lyricist specifically. But I think he just needs to work on how he crafts songs. And he has a lot of potential, and he can improve. And I'm not saying I'm not shitting on him like as far as like him as an artist, but I think he just has to improve. Yeah,
there's always room for improvement. I get what you. I get it. You know, fuck it.
Everybody.
Any more random thoughts from you?
We ain't got shit. I ain't got shit. Oh,
just random.
Dragon Ball Super new episodes coming on, so I'll watch that right after this goddamn shit.
Plug.
Fooly Cooley's getting season 2 and 3. All my anime.
Yeah, send Henny and Phenom like a DBZ Super shirt. Because they really enjoyed.
That's
They really enjoyed the
shout out to Tez, nigga. The
I'm
What's up, nigga?
I'm looking out for the homies.
Hey,
I'm talking about, bro.
So stupid.
Yo, buy him a dead end hip hop shirt.
He's just gonna throw the stereotype over there. That's cool.
Hey, man, you love that shit. You put me on to them, man.
Yeah, they're cool.
Random idea. I just want to know this from our audience. How many of you do watch anime? And if you do watch anime, and you know your anime. Would y'all like to do like
I think that'd be half of our fans, to be honest with you.
I'll say, would you like to do a straight with us, like going back and having like a Yu Yu Hakusho kind of day?
What? Where we just go back and watch?
Watch some Yu Yu Hakusho kind of day.
I'm totally down. Nigga, what? Oh, I watch that shit like 2 times a year. Swear to God, bro. Yeah. That Beck Mongolian Chop Squad, Cowboy Bebop,
absolutely, Samurai Champloo.
I watch that. There's several animes that I watch like every.
We got
fucking
new.
year.
I mean, like
there aren't new episodes of Cowboy Bebop though.
Fuck no.
Nah.
Okay. They're talking about doing like a sequel to it.
You know what? I'd rather they just leave.
It was open ended whether Spike.
It was open ended.
Spoilers.
It's open ended, but it's satisfied. It made me sad, but it's satisfied.
Yeah, like that cry was worth it. Like if he survived, then I'm just gonna be like, those tears are pointless now. Like
I got that fucking. Like,
you know exactly what I'm talking about, nigga. You know where it's just like, it ain't gotta be anime. It's just something in your life where you like felt bad about some shit, and then you find out like it was. And you're like, nigga, I feel bad for nothing. Yeah. Like, I ought to slap you, nigga.
Yeah. Let me go with this feeling of a masterpiece just going off into the sunset. I was like, all right.
I guess my final random thoughts are, you know what? Dr. Umar know how to dance his way out of some shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Didn't he get grilled by, what's the cat name?
I felt like he defended the fuck out of himself, man. Everybody's like Roland Martin and him did an interview.
Oh, I heard about that. I didn't check it out. I just saw the Breakfast Club interview you did like a few months talking about like interracial dating and shit. Yeah. Which
I see his points, but to each
their
own.
Love is love. I think that kept like.
I don't think
he has some points on some shit that I like. I can see what you say, but then that cat goes like when we say jump out the window. This man takes the house, throws the house over the cliff, and then Bungee jumps with that bitch off another cliff.
Put Jason Bourne style through the fucking front door, out the bathroom window, somehow,
and just like looping for a minute, then just goes right back in.
Comes right back in and then pushes the house into the sinkhole.
but I will say this. I give that nigga a 10 out of 10 on the landing. Like, this nigga.
And being a great debater.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Like, bro, everybody's trying to say, like, he got grilled in this fucking Roland Martin thing or whatever. I was like, where? This nigga did, like, man, like, this nigga. Okay, like.
Well, you can't take people's, like, when people say, like, either you got roasted, you got grilled, or you. Somebody came and put you on blast. They just saying that because I see your name loud.
Yeah. Like I feel like that shit came from
sometimes
like,
you get
not
finesse.
liking him.
Sometimes you get finesse. Like the what was old girl Tommy Lauren? Like when she was on the Daily Show, she got fucking destroyed.
Yeah,
she got
because she didn't know about it.
They came. It was not just Roland Martin. It was a black Republican, some black analyst lady, and another dude. And all 4 of them came at him about his stance on multiple things. They came at him about accusations on fraud and shit like that. And this nigga, like,
about his degrees and shit.
About his degrees, about his relationship. Is he related? Is he blood related to Frederick Douglass?
Yeah, I heard about that.
This nigga.
Wait,
this is what I was like.
Finesse God. Yeah.
I believe this man. I was like,
it's like I don't believe him, but he defended himself so well.
He defended himself so well. I can't be mad at this nigga. Yeah. Like I can't, bro. Like,
was there any points that? Well, I want to ask both of y'all this because I disagree with.
We'll watch it after this. It's really interesting. I almost sent it to y'all to watch because I kind of wanted to be.
Well, do y'all want to talk about? Do y'all want to like make that separate maybe later on or?
Yeah, it's separate.
Okay, but yeah, I haven't seen that particular interview, but I did disagree with certain points that he made. But I
definitely disagree with a lot of shit.
Yeah, but I do think he did, like, from the Breakfast Club interview. I think he did well on that, but they didn't necessarily quote unquote grill him.
Yeah, you don't think Breakfast Club ain't gonna really?
No. Some people they gonna hold their foot to the fire.
The only cat that's gonna actually like say
Charlamagne.
Everybody else will be in the back.
I believe he made a stripper joke during that interview too.
And then he also said,
and
he also said they better not catch you. Like what you're saying is making sense to me, but you better not be caught with a white woman. Yeah.
For real, he was right.
It's like Malcolm. It's like Malcolm X being caught with a white woman. You talking all this shit about like white people being the devil and shit. And let me be clear, Umar Johnson did not say that. But I'm just using this as an example. Like
they didn't hear you. They made the fucking opinions up right when you
whatever. But yeah, Malcolm X talking like about white people being the devil and shit, and then having a white woman on his arm or having a white woman as a side chick. That completely undercuts your whole, point in what you stand on. So, yeah, that's not a good look if you, if you have that going.
It was like, fuck these M&Ms, man. Oh, we caught Cedric. Clicks away with a whole bowl of them.
I'm so stupid.
All of them green.
And peanuts. Yeah.
But we're gonna
any more random thoughts before we end
that's it, man. We go ahead and get to these outros, man.
The Everyday Struggle with 21 Savage was pretty entertaining.
He was on there?
Yes,
you
gotta check this shit out. It was awesome.
It was,
he must have came at academics hard.
No, he didn't go. He didn't go too hard, but he did call him out.
Okay.
He did talk about how he's been drinking his water and vitamins and everything. So
yeah, man.
Stuff
I'm proud of him.
And he did call DJ Ack on some shit that Phenom knows he does, but don't want to admit to it.
Whatever, dog.
I just wanted to make that point. I am being messy as fuck right now, by the way.
I keep trying to tell him that internet troll shit don't work in real life.
No, it don't.
Listen,
even with your homies.
Well,
as I stare closer and closer into this.
As Henny looks at Phenom in his eyes.
I want y'all to know they mad because I won't join them and jump at somebody that can't defend themselves. So
academics can defend themselves.
I stand for honor. I ain't gonna. If I'm a roast that cat, I'm gonna do it to his face.
I totally want to meet academics just so I can roast him.
Lord. This nigga act like you can't have an opinion unless you deliver it to this nigga face 24/7.
Find OJ and tell that nigga that. I will. That's his ass and everything. I will. Wait on plane ticket.
Exactly. He's like, plane ticket.
I ain't got no money.
He's like, plane ticket. I'm taking a taxi to the title office and I'm gonna tell the nigga Jay what I feel about it.
I'll do it.
I say it. I say, yo, I don't feel you like that.
Tell it to his bodyguard's knees when he's looking over your ass.
I mean, you gonna be there with me because
No.
See, hold on. Y'all saw the preach this whole unity crap. But when we try to move as a unit, they gonna let one part of the unit get beat.
When my response is gonna be, Jay, I think you're fucking amazing. You changed my life. Thank you, man. I really want to say I appreciate you.
You know what they gonna say?
And then your ass gonna be over here. I don't like you for real like that. Now when you get mollywopped, I can't do shit about it.
You know what's gonna happen when I say that? They gonna whoop your ass.
This nigga shot his own brother. I'm not fighting him. I'm not doing it.
He gonna fight you.
Whatever, cuz.
One of us say something. I mean, we all say that.
Hell nah, bro. When one soldier want to go AWOL, that don't mean the whole unit got to die. Nah, the whole unit ain't going because
when I catch that knee to the face, y'all gonna catch them knees right.
Nah, I'm backing up.
I ain't gonna let you just get beat the fuck up.
I'll be like The Rock.
I ain't gonna let you get beat the fuck up.
As long as you ain't like this cat right here. This cat, I'm
gonna use the rock symbol to try to block his kneecap.
What up?
Okay, I got you.
They can't take the run around. I have a son.
Exactly. When a nigga know he making a dumb decision and he has time to think about it during his flight, that's on that nigga.
And when I'm rolling in that money from that lawsuit, oh my God, you ain't getting nothing.
Yeah, okay,
I'm gonna remember.
That's fine. That's fine. Uncle Hovey got me. Shout out to 444. Oh and hashtag growth.
Well, yeah, we just ran that. So outro. Go ahead. Outro.
Henny Neutron. You can find me mostly on Tumblr at Henny Neutron. I do have a Twitter. It's Quest_King, and it should be in the description. Yeah.
I always love these passionate conversations with my brothers over here, even though sometimes I don't agree with half the shit these niggas say, and I think they're ridiculous. But they're also intelligent, and they're also wonderful African kings over here.
Thank you.
Salute to my brothers.
We had to throw in something nice at the dissing the shit.
I know, right?
Fuck you, nigga.
Exactly. You gotta throw a little bit of medicine. You gotta throw a little bit of medicine with the candy.
I feel a war brewing.
But yeah, you can catch me at Mars Brooks. Well, Test the Great at Mars Brooks on Twitter. Holler at me about hip hop conversations, political conversations, any interesting conversation you might want to run by your homie.
And check out them videos we put up, man. We put up some hip hop conversation videos. Got some anime videos. Man, hit that shit up.
And subscribe, motherfuckers.
That was the most Samuel Jackson line I heard in my life.
Subscribe, motherfuckers. Yeah, I killed him and I hope he burns in hell.
But yeah, it's free form. Go ahead, subscribe to the channel. We're not on YouTube, we're on vid.me. If you didn't catch that, vid.me, it'll be in the description as well, where we do hip-hop conversations, anime conversations, movie conversations, reviews, yada, yada, yada.
SoundCloud still existing?
Yeah, we still got SoundCloud.
Yeah, we still have SoundCloud.
Once I see people hitting that button on SoundCloud, I decide to update it.
There's still life on SoundCloud, so yeah.
There's some life on it a little bit. We'll also be on Google Play, not iTunes yet because we ain't got no money, but... we need to
know what to do to support us, right?
Just tap that like button. Just like
we need to make a Patreon account, man.
Nah, we ain't ready for that.
Fuck that shit.
But yeah, it's on YouTube. It's your host Phenom. You're Meshi. Say it, whatever you want. We out.
Shout out to Black Excellence.
Always.
So nasty that it's probably somewhat of a travesty having me. Then he told the people you can call me your majesty. Keep your battery charged, you know it won't stick, yo. And it's not his fault you kick slow. Shoulda let your chick hold your sick glow. Plus nobody couldn't do nothing once he let the brick go. And you know I know that's a bunch of snow. The beat is so butter. Peep the slow cutter as he utter the calm flow. Don't talk about my mom, yo. Sometimes he rhyme.